a monetization director. Monetization director at Ubisoft, Stevie Chassard, lashes out at gamers and fellow developers. So here's the article. The first part just kind of talks about basically Ubisoft and its failings, how much money they're wasting, and then how Chassard took to LinkedIn, where he lashed out at gamers and his fellow developers, celebrating the demise of Ubisoft. We'll just read it here because, you know, that Park Place has a lot of mistakes written a lot of the time. So we'll just read it straight from the horse's mouth. But I rarely post on social media, but today I am sad, ashamed, and sad. Should I do the Brian Stelter voice for him? The gaming industry is rough at the moment. We all know it. But seeing how gamers react on social medias, wishing ill fate to companies and people alike is sad. No, I'm not. I'm not. I just hear Mark Tice doing it. Oh God. Oh. Brian Stelter. Even though it is always the vocal minority that express themselves on. Oh, not the people who come out and say, if you don't like it, don't watch it. It's not meant for you. If you don't like it, you're a phobe, Mr. Ism. And just seeing reply after reply calling people phobes. No. It's the ones who are speaking out against it. I was hurt and ashamed to be a part of this community. What is even more revolting is coming on LinkedIn and seeing the same comments from people within the industry, on top of exposing yourself as a clearly non-decent human being. You are affecting thousands of employees. No, the companies and their constant decision on not making good games is affecting the company and affecting those employees. It's not the people criticizing or not buying the product, because you are the ones coming out and saying, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Well, people are just speaking with their wallets. You tell people not to buy something, it's like, okay, challenge accepted. So maybe stop making crap products and you won't have to worry about all those good people losing their jobs. You are affecting thousands of employees that are already impacted by all the hate despite doing their best to deliver incredible experiences. Oh! How can you wish a company to fail simply because they do not cater to you? Catering is what they've been doing to the very small minority of people. The people who only care about the skin color of a character, or who that character chooses to have sex with. They don't care about the character itself, as in, you know, what are their morals or anything like that. They don't care about the story. All they care about is seeing themselves in that character, from either their fucking pronouns, or what color of skin they are, or who they have sex with. That's all they fucking care about. So you want to talk about catering? These companies are losing money because they are catering to the small group of people, the small group of weirdos who have to see themselves in everything. That is why these companies are losing money. Does not cater to you, or that the product does not please you, is beyond me. We are all in the same boat. Please, please, please stop spreading hate. We should all uplift each other instead of bringing each other down. Oh yeah, here we go. If it's a minority of gamers that are complaining, then why are their revenues dropping like stones? Used to be there was a time that customer complaints would be taken seriously by manufacturers because that one complaint might represent hundreds of people that are having the same issue. People complaining loudly on social media are just the tip of the iceberg, and the actual sales are supporting this affirmation. But hey, we're just a vocal minority. I guess what we are saying doesn't count. Yeah, exactly. It's just a minority. We're the minority, and yet somehow we're able to topple entire companies. We're the vocal minority. We're minuscule in size, and yet somehow we can topple companies because we don't know what we're talking about. The majority of people agree with the companies and go along with the companies, and yet we're somehow powerful enough to bring down companies and get people fired and make companies go bankrupt. We're that powerful despite being a minority. Maybe it's the fact that you are catering to the minority. That is why your freaking companies are going belly up. Again, they're catering more to people who only care about diversity, equity, and inclusion rather than people who play a game to be entertained, who play a game and hope that there's a good story with good and good rich characters, evolving world that you can play in. Uh, no, no, let's just cater to the small group of people, and then when the game goes downhill, just blame the people who didn't buy it. Even despite the fact that you're the ones coming out and saying don't like it, don't buy it. You blame the gamers for speaking with their wallets now. You said it. It's like when your parents say, well, if you don't like it here, then leave. And then you go to head out the door and they act like you're the problem. It's like, no, get your ass back here. It's like, you told me to leave. I'm just doing what you said. You told me to leave. Challenge accepted. So these people are coming out, don't like it, don't buy it. It's not meant for you. It's catered. It's you're talking about a game or a movie or whatever for a certain group of people. Why are so many people being so? But yeah, this is. Let's see what else he goes on. Um, this will likely be lost on Chassard, but Ubisoft and many of its fellow employees are the ones pushing hate through their commitment to woke ideology. Despite Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot claiming that in the aforementioned press release, I want to reaffirm, yeah, but he's like, oh, we're not pushing an agenda on the company's diversity, inclusion, and accessibility page. Yeah, basically they're like, yeah, we're pushing for more equity, inclusion in video games so everyone can see themselves represented and blah blah blah. But then he's like, we don't have an agenda. I said it's like the dude coming into your house and robbing you. And then when you're like, dude, why are you robbing me? As he's putting stuff in his bag, he's like, I'm not robbing you. It's like, no, I clearly see it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not robbing you. Because the dude who the CEO thinks we're fucking stupid. He thinks we're stupid. That would I lie? Don't believe your lying eyes. Despite that all our games that have come out have failed and it's all because of a certain reason. But don't believe your lying eyes. You have to trust me because I'm the CEO and everything I say is the truth. Would I lie? um, Goes on talking about that. Wait, for instance, senior manager of the inclusive games and content team Maya, L'Oreal and her team have been able to resource and helps production teams make more inclusive character creators for games that do not label physical traits or link voices to particular bodies. And they help production teams connect with experts who are culturally insiders from the LGBTQIA plus community. But no, they don't have an agenda or anything. Um, yeah, for the program, the like kind of like internship program, basically woman or non-binary. If you're a man, fuck you. Legal analysis Andrew Esquire notes this is illegal. This is not okay, and this is something they're going to get in trouble for, and they should, by the way. Yeah. Ooh. Sodom and Gomorrah. To put cherry on top, Chassard proves that Guillermo's commitment to Ubisoft taking a more player-centric approach was nothing more than hot air. Clearly, high-level executives couldn't care less. It's couldn't care less, not could care less, but meaning, could care less, meaning they do care, even just a bit. It's couldn't care less, meaning not caring is, it's as far as it can go. They can't care any less than they already do. Couldn't care less about players, and Chassard proves that he holds significant disdain for them. Pretty much like most of the industry. They're not in the industry to entertain people anymore. They're not in the industry to make good games or anything. They're in the industry to push agendas. And how this is even a debate at this point is beyond me. If you haven't seen it, like if you still refuse to believe that game companies and Hollywood and all that is just existing to push agendas at this point, I've got a bridge I'd like to sell you. And here's his thing, of course, locked because he's a fucking coward. You must choose, but choose wisely. I was hurt and ashamed to be part of the get out. Decent human being is leftist code for agree with all my beliefs. How can you wish for a company to fail? Well, let's see. When that company continually gaslights me, makes me waste my incredible hard-earned money by not being upfront about a buggy and defective product, not liking the political agendas they inject into games, charging me increasingly more for half-complete experiences while expecting me to pay more for the rest of the game, yeah, I'm gonna gonna want that company to go down in flames. Yeah. Oh, you don't like the quadruple A game? Must be racist. Yeah, exactly. All those completely legitimate things. No, it's just because you're a racist, you're a homophobe, you're a bigot, you're this, you're that. It's definitely not racist to change your MC to a black man to monetize the death of George Floyd in the Black Lives Matter movement. Ubisoft would never do such a thing, of course. Uh-huh, exactly. Because they don't push agendas. Because, the CEO of Ubisoft said so. Wait, what? I will apply the stick some more until they learn. The market speaks. Yep. Okay. We're on the same boat, and I'm upset you're trying to stop me from sinking it. TLDR. Good vibes only, more garbage gaslighting and toxic positivity. Uh-huh. Leave the billion-dollar company alone. Makes a game, men play games, men buy games, men love games, studio love money, studio get profit, men happy, studio happy. Men happy and massive profit not good enough for studio. Studio don't like men, profit gone, studio confused. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, these people just, if you want those poor, hardworking employees to keep their jobs, then maybe tell these companies to stop pushing political agendas and just make a good game. Make a good game. Good writing, good story, engaging story with rich characters, a world that can really make you feel like you're in it instead of just sitting there playing a game, and you won't have a problem. Just make games entertaining instead of preaching to you and telling you that because you vote a certain way or your skin color a certain way that you're a terrible person. When I'm playing games, I don't care about Black Lives Matter and all this other political bullshit. I play games to escape real life. So maybe tell companies to stop pushing crap and just make good games. You're in the business to make games, not to push political agendas. Simple as that. But nope. It's always our fault. Always our fault. Anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.